All right, you already know what it is. You heard me? Look, this fresh one. You heard me? I'm live at 5. Focus, standing on business, stand out the way. You heard me? You know if they got a sweet hustle, I'ma hit it. You heard me? So I'm cooling, bro. Like I ain't tripping. I'm focused. I'm standing on business. I'm standing out the way. You heard me? And I'm expecting God to move. You heard me? And of course, you know I got a word for you. And I want you to ponder on what I'm about to tell you because I know how it get, bro. You heard me? Yeah, I really do. You heard me? And I know like it's a new time, and I know a lot of people strayed away from God, and I know they got people that's still out there with good hearts, with good intentions. You heard me? Like, and I'm going here because I know how to get some time. You heard me? So listen up, bro. God said in the word, He said, "Don't grow weary while doing good." You heard me? Cause in due season, you heard me? You gonna reap the reward if you don't faint. You heard me? God said, don't grow weary while doing good. You know what he's trying to tell you right there? Boy, you might get tired, you heard me? He giving you the scriptures to strengthen you. Everything in the Bible is to strengthen you and put you in the image of God, you heard me? So he telling you, bro, you might get tired, bro, you heard me? Yeah, because I know how it is out here, you heard me? We living in one of the worst generations I've ever seen, you heard me? But people can come back to God in a minute, you hear me? I'm a firm believer, like, I believe people can change, you hear me? But, if you don't change the way you think, you can't change your life, you hear me? So, and you gotta be transformed by the renewing of your mind, you hear me? That you gotta, don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And the only way you're gonna do that was prayer with the word of God and meditating on the word of God. But I'm going here because I don't want y'all to give up out here, you hear me? Because I know how it is, you heard me? Like, and I don't want you to get discouraged, you heard me? Why is this? Let me give you some game right quick, you heard me? I be doing a lot of praying, dog. And I read, you heard me? Because I be in my 2-3 zone because I got to stay connected to that man, bro. That's how bad times then got in, how people is now. The loyalty ain't in them no more, you heard me? People different, bro, you heard me? And we living in our last days, and they even say this in the Bible, you heard me? Like, you can't really trust nobody because they'll transgress for a piece of bread, you heard me? Like loyalty get tested, bro, you heard me? Love get tested, you heard me? All that get tested, you heard me? So I'm going here because it's a lot of people be growing weary, you heard me? And I'm here to encourage you, you heard me? Because I know how it is out here, bro, you heard me? I know how it is. So I'm about to go here because I was reading the Bible, you heard me? Every time in the Bible, before God stepped in and showed people it was God, it was always somebody trying to discourage him or something. You hear me? Listen, bro. First thing first, you gotta believe in you before anybody else do. You hear me? Second thing is this. You hear me? Man, see, bro. The devil come to steal, kill, and destroy. You hear me? He'll try to steal your destiny, steal your dreams. You hear me? Steal your confidence. You hear me? Man, let me tell you something, bro. If you could see it, it could happen. I'm telling you this, dog. If you could see it, it could happen. All you need is faith. You heard me? You heard me? Man, it said in the Bible, without no vision, the people perish. You heard me? They run so many insane, small-minded people, they don't even got a vision no more. You heard me? Like, bro, I had a vision when I was in prison, dog, and I ain't gonna stop till it happen. You heard me? I already know it's gonna happen. You heard me? I already spoke myself into a mansion. You heard me? Yeah, I done spoke myself into a multi-million-dollar deal, you hear me? Listen, God said in the word, he said, your gift gonna bring you in front of great men and it's gonna make room for you. You listening? Like, I can't help it if people don't believe how I believe, you hear me? God done already let me know he real, you heard me? How I know he real because I know I'm walking in love. I know I ain't faking it, nothing. I know if I tell a woman I love her, this is what it is with me, you heard me? I know I ain't got nothing against nobody, but how can I help it if you done heard something about me, right? And you done got jealous. By accident. You heard me? Because they be having people that look like me that's bad people. You heard me? Like, real talk. Like, and I can't help in my swag hood. But I keep telling you, God know the heart. See, I know some people who they got their suits and ties on, but they scumbags. And y'all know I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to make it look good, got a good profile and all this stuff here. But the whole time, get what? You heard me? Get what? Man, you better not leave around your churn or nothing. You heard me? You better not put your bank account information in front of them. They'll rape you in your face, man. They got people that don't care no more, bruh. Like, and it's like the times we living in, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you. What hurt me, this what hurt me more than anything, dog. And that's why I beat on myself. This real talk. Bruh, it's cool to be a slime ball now. Like, and then look, when they cross you, they will hurt me. Why you coming back, Ron? Like, I ain't tripping, but don't you never think we on that type of time no more, bro. You heard me? Only way that'll happen, you be going to church, you done got so close to God to touch my heart to reach out to you. I get away from people that don't respect me. That's out the gate, you heard me? Man, let me tell you something, bro. That's how serious it is with me with respect, man. You heard me? Think about this. If I got away from my own family, you heard me? Don't call them, ain't reaching out to them. I done did all that, you heard me? And they crossed me and did stuff to me. That is really supposed to be like, they supposed to be reaching out to me trying to, but you know how people do, they'll mess over you, now you mad with me. They ain't really enough to look at themselves, but that's another level. Just think about anybody else. You sure? Man, once respect leave the table, I'm dissing myself. You heard me? It's easy because that's how I rock. You heard me? But this how backwards times here now. Because we grew up, we had to respect each other. We grew up in the streets like that, you hear me? This is how backwards time is now. Look, how stupid people are. They think if you respect them, you scared of them. Listen, bro. They think if you respect them, you scared of them the whole time. I'm scared how far I'm going to go, so I'm going to get away from you. You heard me? I don't even do all that no more. I really think that's little boy stuff, flashing out and stuff. I don't even do all that no more. If you see me doing that, that means I done went all the way around it 50,000 times. You heard me? That's really little boy stuff, dog. Like flashing out, getting mad, that's easy. The hard part, can you stay under control? Can you control yourself under that pressure? Can you know all this going on and stay calm and trust God? You heard me? So that's another level where I'm at this, bro. Look, I don't want y'all to grow weary while doing good, bro. You heard me? Because I know they got good people out there, bro. You heard me? I know they do, dog. Like, and I know, like sometimes people roll with the flow bad, you heard me? Take advice from the wrong people, you heard me? And sometimes people get muscled. Sometimes people get blackmailed, but you know that all come with you being bold enough to be like, man, I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people just ain't got that type of leader potential in them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gotta fit in this stuff too, but that's on them. Where I'm at is this, bro. Look, just ponder on that. You hear me? God say, don't grow weary while doing good, man. Don't grow weary. You hear me? Don't get tired of it, you hear me? Because it's going to pay off, you hear me? It really do pay to keep it real, bro. You heard me? So be mindful of that and stay strong out here. Stay prayed up, bro. You heard me? Keep God first, you heard me? The times we living in now, we need him. You're going to need the spirit of God on you, bro, and stay powered up in prayer. More prayer, more power. So you powered up so you could take on life. They like, how he be on? Man, let me tell you, when you walking in love, bro, you heard me? You gonna know when you around anything that's opposing to that. You gonna be able to take it on. You got enough power in you. You heard me? When you go back home, you prison more. You powered up. You heard me? Yeah, you gotta stay like that now, bro. Cause if you don't, you heard me? Shh. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm telling you, you better get with God and love yourself. You heard me? And wait for God to send your people to you. Cause your tribe is your vibe. Stop trying to force stuff. You heard me? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You heard me? So be mindful of that and don't get tired of doing good, bro. Cause in due season, you heard me, you gonna reap, bro. If you faint not, you heard me. Look, bro, stay up, stay focused, you heard me. Listen, bro, I love all y'all, you're one.